I'm ready whenever you're set.
Okay. This way. Right here. And then you want to speak loudly so the judge can hear you.
Okay, yes, sir.
Go ahead. Can you state your name, please?
Jessica Martin.
What's your full name?
Lenore, I'm sorry.
Okay. So Jessica Lenore Martin.
Yes, sir.
All right. I want to confirm your. State is alleging two charges against you. Both of them are felony allegations. The first one is a dangerous drug possession or use allegation. The second one is a drug paraphernalia possession or use. On those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for a preliminary hearing on the 26th of February at 4:00 p.m. The preliminary hearing is to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with those two felony allegations. Not convict you, but to charge you. If probable cause is found, then your case will bind over to the Gila County Superior Court, and they'll take disposition on the case. If the probable cause is not found, those charges can dismiss. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. There's a possibility, but the case could go in front of a grand jury before that date. If that does occur, you'll be notified by mail to the Sholo address that you do not need to appear in court. Best thing for you to do is to call a business day before the court date to see if you need to appear or not. As of now, you're ordered to appear. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Your release conditions are as follows. Obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes. Notify the court immediately of any change of address. Not to leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. Do not possess any firearms. Since these are felony allegations, if you're convicted, you could become a prohibited possessor. And then, do you understand those release conditions?
Yes, sir.
Can you abide by those?
Yes.
And you'll show up to court unless otherwise notified?
Yes.
Okay. The only final condition of release is that you're to be evaluated by Community Bridges again prior to your release on your own recognizance, because you might want to go in for treatment, correct? Okay. All right. So they'll be contacted to communicate and talk to you and probably take you to their facility. I'll be releasing you on your own recognizance. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right. That's all I have for you.
Okay, let's go back. Man, turn them around. Take her back. Step by. Okay. Yeah, you turn back around, please. Thanks for there. No, you stay. Okay, one at a time. All right, this way. You stand right here and speak loudly so the judge can hear you.
You state your name, please.
Virginia Barrow.
All right, Ms. Guerrero, I want to confirm your address. The state is alleging one violation against you. That is a misdemeanor violation, which is carry a deadly weapon and fail to admit. On that charge, you have the right to remain silent, the right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for an arraignment on the 4th of March at 9 o'clock. That is where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest to that charge. I'm going to allow you, are you in Arizona for a period of time, or are we just traveling through?
Now it's going home.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to remove the restriction that you're not allowed to leave the state of Arizona. I'm going to allow you to return to New Mexico.
Okay.
I'm also going to allow you to appear at the next court date telephonically, okay?
Okay.
So I'll indicate that on the release order.
Okay.
The arraignment, again, you need to be prepared to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceeding. All of those options, as well as the penalty range of that charge, will be explained to you at the next hearing.
Okay.
All right, your release conditions are obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately of any change of address.
Okay.
I'm allowing you to leave the state of Arizona
Okay.
to return home. And I'm also allowing you to appear telephonically at the pretrial conference. I'll send you a set of instructions on what you need to do for the telephonic pretrial conference. So I gave you the court date of March 4th. The instructions are going to tell you to get a hold of the get a hold of the prosecutor before that date, so you can talk to them and come up with some type of, this is the arraignment, so you just have to be over the phone, give a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest, okay?
Okay.
So we'll be calling you at a certain time frame on that date. It'll probably be in between 10:30 and 12:30 a.m. So you need to be available at the phone number that you provided. Do you understand?
Okay. Yes.
All right. Can you obey those release conditions?
Yes.
All right. I'll release you on your own recognizance. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, that's all I have for you.
Okay.
Can I get a signature real quick, please, on that paternity waiver?
Hi there. Can you state your name, please?
Alexis D'Angelo.
Okay. All right. Let me confirm. Thank you. So you're here only under the authority of a Maricopa County Superior Court warrant. There are a total of 3 warrants that each have a $500 bond. So you have a total bond of $1,500 owed to the Maricopa County Superior Court. They'll be notified to come pick you up unless you post that bond. Do you have any questions?
How long do they have to come pick me up?
Yeah, a reasonable amount of time. So it's not defined, it's just a reasonable amount of time.
Okay.
Any other questions in that?
No.
Okay, that's all I have for you. Last one.
She doesn't know we're here, Your Honor.
Pardon me?
She doesn't know we're here, Your Honor, so.
Do you want me to let her know?
Yes, sir, 'cause we drove 2.5 hours.
Okay, and are you family members?
Yes, sir, her mom. And
Mother?
my grandma and uncle.
Okay, grandma, mom, and uncle.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it right here for me. Speak loudly.
Hi there, can you state your full name, please?
Emily Leontini.
Thank you. Ms. Tinney, I want to confirm your address. All right, so the state is alleging two charges against you. Both of them are felony allegations. The first one is dangerous drug possession or use. The second charge is drug paraphernalia possession or use. On those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. I've scheduled you for a preliminary hearing on the 26th of February at 4 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
The preliminary hearing is to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with those two felony allegations. If probable cause is met, then your case will bind over from this court to the Gila County Superior Court. If probable cause is not met, then your case charges could be dismissed.
Okay.
There's a possibility that the case may go in front of a grand jury between now and your court date. If that occurs, you'll be notified to the address that I confirmed with you by mail that you don't need to come to court. But as of now, you're ordered to come to court because it's uncertain if it will go in front of a grand jury.
Okay.
The best thing for you to do is to call a day ahead of time to see if the case does go to grand jury or if you need to appear in court. If they don't take the case in front of grand jury, they have up to 7 years from the date of your arrest to do so, okay?
Okay.
Your release conditions are as follows. Obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes. Notify the court immediately of any address change. Do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. And do not possess any firearms. Do you understand those release conditions?
Yes, sir.
Can you abide by those?
Yes.
And will you show to court unless you're otherwise notified?
Yes.
Okay, I'll release you on your own recognizance. I do want to let you know that your mother, grandmother, and uncle are here in the courtroom, so I'll give them instructions on where they can go to pick you up upon your release. Do you have any questions? Is that no?
Yes. No, I have no questions.
No questions. Okay, that's all I have for you.
Thank you.
Just remain here 1 second. Go ahead while they're bringing the gentleman up. So the sheriff's office is just across the street here to the west. Do you know where it's at? Okay, so when you go out the glass doors, you can ask the security officer and he'll point to it for you. She'll be released shortly. As soon as I get this last one done, I'll have one more. I'll get the paperwork sent, about 10 minutes of processing, and then she should be walking out of there. Got to process all of those defendants. So I'd say within a half hour is a good safe time. So, okay? All right, you're welcome.
Give the full name to the judge. Make sure it's good for-
Can you state your full name, sir?
Mac Davis Bahi.
All right, Mr. Bahi, I'd like to confirm. The state is alleging 2 misdemeanor violations against you and 2 felony allegations against you. First, the 2 felony charges are possession or use of a dangerous drug. The second charge is drug paraphernalia possession or use. The 2 misdemeanor charges are, one charge is a DUI, being impaired to the slightest degree, and then the second charge is liquor in a vehicle unauthorized. On all of those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. On the felony allegations, I've scheduled you for a preliminary hearing on the 26th of February at 4 o'clock p.m. That hearing is to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with those felony allegations, not convict you. If probable cause is found, your case will bind over to the Gila County Superior Court. If it's not found, the felony charges could dismiss. There is a possibility that the case will go in front of a grand jury prior to that date. If that is the case, you will not need to appear in court. The best thing to do is to call a business day ahead of time to see if you're required to be in court. And I know that you have to travel.
Sure.
There also is a possibility that the case won't file, and the prosecutor has up to 7 years from the date of your arrest to file those felony charges. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. On the misdemeanor charges, I've scheduled you for an arraignment on March 4th at 9:00 a.m. The arraignment is where you'll need to be prepared to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest to the DUI charge and the liquor and vehicle unauthorized charge. Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceeding. All of those options, as well as the penalty range for those charges, will be explained to you at the next hearing. I'm going to allow you to appear at that hearing telephonically since you're out of New Mexico. Do you have any other business in Arizona, or were you just traveling through?
I was just traveling through, sir. So I get back home.
All right, so what you'll need to do is the court date that I provided you is to make sure you're by the phone number that I confirmed with you.
That's my personal number.
Yes, between the hours of 10:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. And you'll get all this on a form. So you'll have to be ready for us, the court, to call you, and then we'll talk to you about the arraignment and those procedures and get your plea, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm also going to order you to pretrial services. So what that is, sir, is the probation department. You're not on probation, but you are on pretrial services ran through the probation department. Their duty is to monitor you on these release conditions to make sure you're obeying them, making sure that you're communicating with them, and they'll tell you what their requirements are, and also making sure that you're appearing in person or telephonically at your court dates. Any violation of any of that, they'll notify the court and your release could be revoked. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I'm removing the release conditions of not leaving the state of Arizona. So I'm allowing you to do that. But the further on your release conditions is obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if you have a change of address. And again, you may appear telephonically at the next hearing and be available at the times listed, and to report to pretrial services. So you'll get a name and phone number to contact immediately upon your release. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you can obey those release conditions and you're promising to appear telephonically at the next court date, I'll release you on your own recognizance. Do I have your commitment?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, nothing else, sir.
Okay. That's all I have for you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Back where you were.
All right. We'll get it sent to you daily here shortly.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You bet.